Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Carlos Freedom 78, and Happy New Year 2025. Yes, I know I'm late, but I wanted to start my 2025 on YouTube with a bang. Starting with my showcase of my Sonic the Hedgehog merch. Now, let's start with the games and media. So, the very first Sonic the Hedgehog game that I ever did own was, of course, the Sonic Mega Collection Plus, which was given to me as a birthday present back in 2020. I mean, back in 2005 when I was only a junior in high school. Now, now my parents and my sister, back when Toys R Us was still around on Wells Road over in Orange Park, we were able to purchase Sonic Heroes, the greatest hits version, over in the games aisle, and my sister and I had so much fun because we wanted to have a copy for our own because one, most of the time my friend Bobby, the one who gave me the Sonic Mega Collection Plus, he when he came over to our house or whenever we came over to his, we got to play Sonic Heroes on his PS2. But we wanted to have our own copy, so that's one of the reasons why we opted to get our PS2 copy. Even though even though it's considered the inferior version of Sonic Heroes, we still love it anyway. Now, as for media, I do have the 2020 Sonic the Hedgehog live action movie on regular Blu-ray, and I also have the the 4K UHD Blu-ray digital combo of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in a special excuse me a special steelbook case. Also in the steelbook case, I have the complete Sonic Boom CG cartoon series, and I also in regards to media, I also have some of the books. I also have two books: the Sonic the Hedgehog Encyclopedia by Dark Horse Comics, and the Sonic the Hedgehog 30th Anniversary Deluxe Edition comic book from IDW. With both of which I got from my local Books a Million over in the Orange Park Mall. Now, as for the toy merchandise, this is the one that started it all. The Toy Island Sonic Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog figure. Now, some of the paint has been kind of chipped on his gloves right there, and he's also has some scratches on his head. But all in all, he's in really good condition. And I know that not a lot of people like this design, but I personally liked it because that's Sonic right there, and he really looks really looks cool. And now I did have at one point the Jazzwares version of Sonic from Sonic and the Black Knight, but unfortunately the only thing that survived was his sword, Caliburn, right here. Now I do not and I no longer have the figure because because over time and as I had it on display, the plastic began to began to get crumbly or began to deteriorate, and so I had no choice but to put it into storage. Now the figures that I do have on display and are still holding up really well have been the Jakks specific figures. Now the first ones that I did get were were the Sonic the Hedgehog um, Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic figure with the purple Chaos Emerald, which featured the Ghost Sega logo on it, and which is I have the 4-inch version, and I also have the 2-inch version of the same character. And as I said, the packaging of the of both of these figures were really cool, so I didn't want to ruin it. Now the next figures that I did get in my collection were the figures from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I was really happy with that. especially when it came to the figure multi-pack featuring the Buzz Bomber, Dr. Robotnik, Sonic the Hedgehog, Knuckles the Echidna, and Miles Tails Prower. Now I have the 2-inch versions of them, and I also have the 4-inch versions right here, on my desk, right on top of my Blu-ray player. And I have Tails with his blaster in hand, and I also have Dr. Robotnik with his latte with steamed Austrian goat milk, and I also have his egg drone currently folded up right on top of there, right next to him, and of course I have Sonic and Knuckles with their with their snowboards made from Dr. Eggman's drones. Now, I thought things couldn't get any better, but I was happily proven wrong when it came to the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 figures. At first, when I saw Sonic at my local Walmart, I was just like, I was like, in my mind, I was like, sure, he looks cool, but it's just, I mean, I already have a Sonic figure from my Sonic figures from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, so I really didn't. I was trying not to give in to the temptation, but after seeing multiple YouTube videos on how their articulation has boasted and how they move, how they express themselves, I was like, oh, screw it. I was like, oh, screw it. I'm gonna get these. And the first figures that I started out with were the Action 4-pack, featuring, of course, Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails versus Shadow. And one of the reasons why I wanted to get that 4-pack was because I wanted to get the primary characters in one package, of course, and I also liked the light up gimmick that Shadow and Sonic have. And I also wanted to round it out with Dr. Ivo Robotnik here. And I also thought that I also wanted to get Dr. Robotnik here because one, he's a little bit bigger, and two, he has more of a Jim Carrey's likeness right there. And I can definitely see that smile. I can definitely see that Jim Carrey smile right there. And that really makes me laugh and also makes me smile in many ways. And not to mention, I also have the single packaged Sonic figure, which doesn't have the light up feature, and I also did the same thing for Shadow. And right behind him is the Sonic 2 a single packaged Sonic the Hedgehog with the snowboard. And because of the advanced articulation for the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 figures, I did a lot of toy photography using the Jazzwares Caliburn with one of my Sonic figures, and I had a blast just posing it, because Sonic looks cool holding Caliburn in his hand. And also, in regards to the movie, when it came to opening night on the 20th of December last month, I told myself that I had to get the special collectible combo, which featured this special drink cup with the special Sonic the Hedgehog figure topper right there, as well as the collectible popcorn tin and the foam Sonic the Hedgehog mask. And to go along with it, I also purchased a separate vintage style Sonic the Hedgehog T-shirt inside right there, and I also have one of the special Sonic the Hedgehog 3 enamel pins. I'm really proud of this set right there. Also, although I don't collect them as much, but I made an exception this time because I because Sonic is a really cuddly guy, and so my very first Sonic plushie was this little guy, the Sonic the Hedgehog Squishmallow. Really, I really like this one because he's really cute, and not to mention, as the name implies, he's squishy like a marshmallow. And of course, I also had to get the classic '90s Sonic from the games. So he's also really tiny. And it also reminds me of the Saturday AM versions of Sonic, as well as the other version of Sonic from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And of course, I also had to get the movie version of Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I really love these, and I'm really hoping that I could add a little. Oops. I'm hoping that I would add a little bit more to my Sonic collection. I'm just really happy with what I got so far, but I'm hoping that I can add a little bit more to it without having to break the bank. I'm planning on getting the original Saturday Morning AM DVDs, as well as the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog on DVD. And I'm also planning on getting the Sonic X original series, and but so far it's a lot of places had to be back ordered, I will be I will be stopping by the Crunchyroll website, because they have the Japanese version of the Blu-ray still in stock, and I'm probably gonna be getting that. And I'm also gonna be waiting until Sonic the Hedgehog 3 comes out on 4K UHD Blu-ray digital combo, and hopefully in a collectible steelbook case. Right now, I'm just really ecstatic about how the Sonic series, how the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise has evolved, and how it's adapted to various different audiences, and how it appeals to gamers worldwide, especially me. Right now, I'm just really happy with how far Sonic the Hedgehog has come. And it's been over 30 years, since the little blue blur has graced our TV screens. I'm just really happy. So anyway, that's my showcase of my Sonic the Hedgehog merch so far. And if you like this video, please leave a like. And if you like my other videos on my channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And that'll help the channel grow in many ways, and I'll be able to make more of these videos whenever possible. So anyway, as always, you guys take care, stay safe, and above all, stay kind to one another. This is Strike Freedom 78 signing out. Peace.